Yo, what's good? Welcome to Black and Brown Boxing News. It's our very first episode, and I'm sitting here looking at the Boxing Ego video talking about Gary Russell Jr. versus a potential Gervonta Tank Davis showdown, which is not really in talks. It's just that I believe he was saying that Blue from Blue Blood Sport TV, posed a question to Gervonta Tank Davis, and their answer was that Gary Russell doesn't put asses in seats. Now, I give you that. You know, they're both being from the state of Maryland, the DMV area. At least in that area, Virginia, DC, Maryland, they could definitely sell that fight. There's a new MGM Grand at the National Harbor. So the whole statement of him not putting asses in seats, well, fight him and put some asses in the seats. Like, this man's been a world champion for the longest at featherweight. Now, Gervonta is a champion, has been a champion at 130 and 135. Now, we all know those weights come down to a matter of pounds. Now, if Gary Russell is willing to go up, his only loss is to Vasily Lomachenko, which we still haven't seen that rematch yet. But what bothers me about people when they try to... I understand boxing is a business, and that I do. However, what happened to the fighter in you? Fighting comes down to simply who's better than who. Who's better than whom, excuse me. So I saw that to say this. Why do we constantly have to have this back and forth about who's going to bring more asses to the seats? If you are the A side, you should be able to put the asses in the seats and pretty much dictate to what your opponent gets. Are we so worried about losing a position based on power when it comes to money as opposed to proving that you are the best? I mean, what's wrong? It shouldn't be hard to make this fight. Both of y'all are fighting under the same banner. We all seen with the Mayweather-Pacquiao before Pacquiao signed with PBC that when the money is right, the fight can happen. Now, we all know, Gervonta Davis just fought in Atlanta against Yukioris Gamboa. Not knocking Gamboa, but come on. We all know that he's years past his prime. And I don't know whether Tank was out of shape or what, but he really didn't look as impressive against Yukioris Gamboa. And if we can go back in time and put Yukioris in his prime before he lost to Crawford, and where Tank is right now in his career, I would have Yukioris Gamboa stopping Gervonta Davis. Because we saw against Yukioris Gamboa that as the bigger he gets, his power might not translate. He's short, so how far can he go up? Now, with that, you have to say, what fights are they looking to make? Lomachenko is getting ready to fight Teofimo Lopez, which I'm going ahead and putting it out there. I believe that Teofimo Lopez has the youth, the strength, the power, and the footwork, and the versatility to stop Lomachenko. He has an impressive amateur resume, but we're talking about professional fights. And he has wear and tear on his body just like anybody else. So it's only a matter of time. And anybody knows when you're in your 30s, like I am, I'm 180 pounds at 5'8". There's nothing I'm going to be able to do with a 26-year-old of the same stature as me. It's only going to be a matter of time before I'm hearing that slow count like they gave Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. I said that to say this. Stop playing with the fans. Make the fights. That would be a great fight for boxing. When has it ever become an issue to lose? If you lose, you lost.